Hi, Chris Watkins here from Seven Hill. Thanks so much for downloading the video. Today I want to talk about how do you make a great decision despite the fact that there's no right or wrong. There's no absolute clarity on what you should do. And I think this is what managers and leaders face again and again and again, is the challenge to be able to say, I'm going to commit to this decision. I'm going to be definite about it, but you know, the reality is I don't have all the data and I'm not totally sure. And so I was reading a book called Managing the Grey by a chap called Badaracco. And what he argued was that there's 5 questions that people need to work their way through. And I think if you work through these 5 questions, it will help you be confident and certain that you've at least gone through the right decision-making process, even if there's no definite one way or another for you to choose. The first question it identifies is, what are the net consequences? And this is, think like a manager. Try and quantify everything. Try to think deeply in your organization and try and think broadly in your organization. What are the numbers telling you? But that's not the full story. The question is, the next one is, what are your core obligations? And that is, okay, so you've thought through the numbers. The next question is, what about the human expectation? What about you as a human being, with commitments that you've made to customers, commitments that you've made to your board, commitments that you've made to your teams and the people that have been following you? What are the human implications of this decision, and what does that tell you about what you should choose? So you've got the numbers in question 1, you've got the human quality in number 2. Question 3, which I really like, is what will work in the world as it is. Okay, so stop thinking about the world how it should be. The amount of times you're in discussions with people and they consistently talk about how it should be, it's a waste of time. The question is, how is it? What will work in the real world as we know it? The 4th question is also very challenging, and one that people really miss often, and that is, who are we? And what we're saying there is, who are the people that I'm affiliated to? Who's my tribe? The unconscious biases that I have, you know, people who are close to us, we feel their pain and we respect their ideas very much more generally than we do people who are far away from us, people that we don't affiliate to or connect with. So who are we? How are your unconscious biases and allegiances affecting your decision making? What does that tell you about whether you've really explored all the options? And the final question, I think, is really cool as well, because that's basically what can I live with? Okay, so we're not talking about the best of best worlds. It's what's the minimum that I can accept, and anything above that is jam. So anyway, you're facing a question, you're facing a decision. There's no obvious right or wrong. It is about your decision making qualities and your process. There's 5 questions that I hope will help you, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thanks a lot.